Hello, welcome back to the Mermaid Mask. This is going to be the second part of our playthrough. In episode 1, we had just got up to interviewing the captain. What's her name? Sylvia Seafoam, I believe. Let's get right back into it. We are 22% of the way through. Oh look, here's a nice picture of the submarine. I didn't notice this back section when we were on the foredeck before. Ah, very interesting. What is this? That looks a little bit like Sylvia, doesn't it? Okay, let's get back into it. Got a nice cool beverage, and I am excited. Also want to play with those levers, maybe. Let's just get through what we've got. We started that. We were going to ask about the suspects and the clues. I kind of want to do the clues first. I'm more interested in that. So let's ask her about the jacket, and then the wheel in the contract and the log. We'll get there.
So, I noticed you're the captain, but you're not wearing the captain's jacket.
I have my own jacket. This one stays behind glass. It's just the way it's meant to be.
Okay, so what about your jacket?
It's based on the one Mortuga had. See? The epaulets are kind of the same.
Oh, I've been wanting to ask someone about this. How come Mortuga's jacket is like half a jacket?
Apparently, he didn't want to wear anything on his right shoulder. Some kind of pain from an old injury, I think.
That's a good bit of information just there. Also, while I was having a break, I was wondering about whether I should make a timeline in my notebook, or if I'm going to be able to use the timeline that they've got us, they let us use, maybe. I'm not sure how it works yet, so after I've finished this, I might play around with that and see if I need to start doing a timeline, because there's lots of little details in all of the conversations that you can sort of, especially the one when we asked her about the night of the murder. I think actually I want to do a timeline for the night of the murder. I think that's the key one. Let's get going.
How come there's two different wheels?
The big wooden ones for steering left and right. The smaller ones for diving and surfacing.
Speaking
Oh, that makes
of,
sense.
What does the S stand for?
Seafoam.
Yeah, figured.
Yes, but why is it the Seafoam submarine? So many good things to ask her about.
There it is, in black and white. Signed by me, signed by Mortuga.
Yeah, I can see.
Where'd it come from?
Mortuga wrote it. I think he used a typewriter.
And what? He presented it to you? When?
Well, no, because he died. So,
The typewriter. The only time we saw a typewriter was, I think, Werman was writing on it in his bunk room. But we haven't been into the captain's quarters, so maybe he does have a typewriter. Or he borrowed it, or he didn't write it. It's definitely his signature though, right? But it's always the same. Maybe there's a stamp.
but we've both signed it, so, yep, it's binding. Any further questions?
Yeah, how did you...
No? Great, let's move on.
She's cagey one.
It's a work in progress, okay?
What are you trying to do, exactly?
I'm trying to get a handle on the exact form of the submarine.
Is that difficult?
Given its messy history, yes it is.
I want to know the history. I want to know the history of the submarine. That seems very important.
Oh, you found the captain's log.
Sure did.
How does it work?
So, at the end of every day, you're supposed to print out one of these little cards with readings from the submarine's movements in the last 24 hours.
So there's
Then the
10 of
captain
these.
signs it and writes about anything noteworthy that happened.
So the card on the top, that's from the day Mortuga died?
Yeah, I figured we should have a record of it.
You took over as captain that same night?
What of it?
Nothing, just asking.
These two don't really add up. How could this contract have been signed by both of them Did she become... Because she became captain after he died. According to Symmetry, at least. So maybe they had this contract done in private. Okay, that's the main stuff I wanted to ask her about, but we're going to ask about everything else. So let's start with the
case
cauldron.
file, you said the cauldron had never been unlocked before.
And nobody knew how to unlock it, except, presumably, Mortuga himself.
So you think it got opened in the course of the murder?
I see 3 possibilities. 1, the cauldron was opened before the murder. 2, someone opened the cauldron after the murder.
Someone other than Mortuga.
Naturally. And 3, the cauldron was opened during the murder.
Like the murder happening and the cauldron opening are one and the same.
Maybe.
Can't fault her on that.
Baroness Fortuna.
Who is she?
She's the theater owner who adopted Sim.
Did Sim like living with her? In the theater?
Sim's reluctant to speak ill of her elders, but I get the sense that Fortuna wasn't very nice to her.
Do you know what the stargazing girl is all about?
No, Sim didn't tell me the details. She didn't want to, for some reason. She seemed to regret the whole thing.
But she does know it has something to do with Sim. I was wondering if we could ask her if she recognized the sailcloth, but...
I'm considering having this taken down. I'm captain, so I'm allowed to do stuff like that.
Why would you want to take it down?
It's just unnerving. It's making some of the crew uncomfortable.
Some of the crew?
There he is, Mortuga's little mascot.
Mortuga's
he
mascot.
do?
Oh.
Well, you know,
Did kind of have
this,
his
bit of
haircut.
that. A big green light shines out of his eyes sometimes.
Yeah, we saw it. It lured us onto the submarine.
That's the idea.
How does it work? Do you activate it from in here?
Nope, it just kind of happens.
Wooden buoy is confirmed to be magical.
Do you know what this is?
I don't know. Does it belong to Madame Tadpole?
Oh?
Seems like the kind of thing she might have fished out of the sea. I remember this. My mom had a copy framed and put it up on our hallway.
That's her in the photo.
Yeah,
Oh.
Who's the other woman?
Oh.
that's her best friend. They were always going on little adventures together. And one time, they came back with a sea serpent,
The silver snake.
also known as the silkworm serpent.
Why'd they take it out of the ocean anyway?
It was injured? They wanted to look after it until it recovered.
Does it not have eyes?
Nope, no eyes. And its skin was rock hard, but shiny, like a gemstone.
Where'd you keep it? In the shipyard?
Yeah, Mom wanted to take it back into the sea, but she didn't want to leave it. She wanted to go with it. She wanted all of us to go.
To go and live in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, something is brewing here. I want to have another look at that newspaper article now. So this is Sylvia's mother. Who is this? Dearest Selena, creaks into port. Its once cheerful frame now seems burdened, heavy. It has a secret. A moment passes. What's this? Something is hauled up onto the slime, silk, slick rocks beside the old silkworm harbor. A body, a creature, a serpent. Dearest Selena creaks into port. What is Selena? Is that a person or a boat? Okay. Let's ask her about this.
So this is what Mr. Worman did after he left town.
Why would he need to leave town to write a book? I feel like you could do that from anywhere.
It was probably more about making connections.
You mean like in publishing?
In anything. Silkworm's a real dead end if you got any kind of aspirations.
That's right. We did read that he left town.
You know, if this is poison, then surely it's a red herring.
How so?
Mortuga didn't die from poisoning.
Right. So you think someone put it there as a false lead?
I don't know. It's not a very good false lead. Sun tablets?
Yeah, for when you need sunlight, but you can't get any.
Like if you, I don't know, random example, lived in a submarine.
All right. Case file.
Aha! I see you found my case file.
Sure did.
How come you knew about Grimoire?
Oh, I read all about the Tangle Tower case in a newspaper.
I didn't know that got any press.
Oh, Tangle
Somehow
Tower
it's
is
a
another
solo
game
story.
by these guys, I
gotta
think.
ask,
I haven't played
Did
that.
Fiona end up leaving the tower? Or is she still there?
I think I've got it on a wish list somewhere.
Yeah, she and Poppy moved out.
Oh, good for them.
They got a real nice place out in the countryside.
That's so nice. I'm jealous.
Very interesting. Now, I'm kind of tempted to not do these until I have everyone. Is that silly? No, that's silly. Let's
When
just
did
go
you
through it.
first meet Mortuga?
When he let me into the submarine.
Oh, it's just, you're both from Silkworm. I thought maybe you'd have run into him before that.
My parents did. I know that much.
Yes, tell us about...
Remind me.
The harbor master and the shipyard mechanic.
Ah, that tracks.
So Mortuga lived an active life back then. He wasn't like a recluse?
I don't think he's ever been outgoing, but from what I gather, he was very loyal to the few friends he did have. In fact, I'm pretty sure he was trying to reconnect with someone he once knew from the town.
Who was it? Did he say?
No, I never found out.
Reconnect with someone he once knew from the town. Oh, I can
Said
ask
you're
it, yeah.
18? Where are your parents?
My stepfather's still in Silkworm. He's too stubborn to leave, even though the town's pretty much dead.
Whereabouts?
The shipyard beneath the lighthouse. That's where I live, too.
Sounds like it might have been an interesting place to grow up.
It used to be. Nowadays, it's basically just a big pile of rust.
What about your mother? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So, Cynthia, why did you want to become captain of a submarine?
Not a submarine.
Yes,
This
yes,
submarine.
yes. This submarine, the Seafoam.
Like I said, it's just the way it's meant to be.
We need to find out more information about this.
Sim's my best friend.
Well, that's nice.
She's really cool and weird, and she knows all kinds of stuff about illusions and magic and curses and psychics and haunted dolls.
What a ringing endorsement.
Curses?
Oh yeah, Sim's obsessed. She's convinced that she's cursed. Or even that she is a curse. That's why she wears that locket.
I don't know. This sounds like kind of an unhealthy predisposition.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm actually pretty worried about her. Especially since, you know.
No?
So it's looking like Sim was the last person to see Mortuga alive. They were both in that storeroom the evening he died. The Illusion Theater.
But I think what Sim said is she went there. I can't even remember. Gosh. Okay, I think we've finished this now.
I wonder if Sim would let us take a closer look at that locket of hers.
Yeah, okay.
Can't hurt to ask.
Yeah, we'll do that later. Do I dare? Yeah, let's
Can
try
we
one
look
of
at the
these levers.
control?
If you promise not to press.
I will make no such promise.
Let's play these levers, see what happens. We're gonna find this.
It's a lever.
Oh.
A little card came out.
It's got a bunch of numbers.
Oh, I guess it shows the daily readings. I wonder why you'd need
Insurance purposes, maybe.
a little card
It's
came
got a bunch
out.
of.
Oh, I wonder why you
Okay, I
Insurance
can't actually read it though.
It's a lever.
Ah.
It's a lever.
Ooh.
A sheet of glossy paper came out.
I think this is how they print out stuff they see with the radar machine.
So, is there anything on it? Did it see anything?
No, nothing.
Okay, so we don't actually... That didn't do anything. We probably will find one of these somewhere. Alright. Who should we go see next? Oh, look, you can actually kind of see this better in this light. Let's go talk to... Let's stay on the top level. Let's go here.
Oh, right, I almost forgot. We should be able to get into Sim and Cynthia's bunk room now.
Actually, let's do that. Because none of them will be there. And that's how I like to play. Alone in a mansion with a locked room mystery.
It's a magazine.
Hey, this is pretty recent.
Cinematic. Cinematic? With a Q, is it? We have Julie Janelle. Oh, she's the actress. And she's playing the female lead in Hex of the Helmsman, a Vincent van der Peer film, but this was written by our friend Werman, right? She looks very much like, what's her name from Monkey Island? Why can't I remember her name? I want to say Eloise. No, what is it? Damn, I can't remember. Okay. We've got Dirk Dampsom here. Movies, cultures, news and reviews. Julie Janelle on acting and authenticity. Janelle, maybe? Julie? Hex marks the spot. Cinematic Magazine sits down with the stars of Vincent van der Peer's latest film. Julie Janelle as Belicia Bonetop. Eleanor? Is it Eleanor? Eleonora? Wow. Cinematic. Julie, since last we saw you, you've won Best Actress twice and released an eponymous folk rock album. How do you find the time? I always say I have the same 24 hours in the day as anyone else. So, Julie, what attracted you to Hex of the Helmsman? I've always loved the mystery and romance of the sea, and the script was a beautifully dark love story. But most of all, I just like working with Vincent. There's a feeling of security there, since he produces too. At this point in your career, you're clearly in high demand. We heard a rumor that the majority of the budget for this movie went on your salary. I very much doubt that's true, but yes, these days, I'm the one holding the cards when I approach a contract situation. I'm a bit of a shrewd negotiator, to be honest. The film is an adaptation of a novel of the same name by author J.D. Werman. I've been meaning to read it. Oh my god. Is you Daft Merengue? Let's talk sequels. Well, you just mentioned the novel. There's only one, isn't there? For now, anyway. Huh. But we heard you and Dirk both signed multi-picture deals. Yeah, we did. I know Vincent is keen to make as many of these as he can. So you'll keep playing Belicia Bonetop? Sure, unless the writers kill her off. Dirk Dampsom as Marcus Mordoom. Dirk, how did you get in shape for the role? Ah, well, the production paid for a personal trainer, and I'm not allowed to eat bread. Alright, it's out this weekend. It doesn't look like Dirk, but I suppose it could be. Wit and Whimsy Pictures presents a Vincent van der Peer production. Yeah. Screenplay by Kristen Kale. She was the publisher in the book, I think. I wonder what J.D. Werman has to say about that.
Oh, cool. A board game. Want to play?
We don't know the rules.
You don't normally let that stop you. It's an origami bird.
The movement of the submarine makes it look like it's blowing in the wind.
Very pleasant. So, which bunk? Whose bunk is whose? This one has flowers on it and a picture.
A framed photo. It's been hung from the pipe, so you can see it from the bed.
I wonder if there's going to be Sylvia's mother? Yeah. And there's the jacket. And the blueprints. The framed photographs found in Symmetry and Cynthia's bunk room. Very cool.
It's Cynthia's bed.
How can you tell it's hers?
Process of elimination.
How have we okay.
It's a mirror. Sally, you can use it to fix your hair.
My hair is perfect and does not need fixing.
Instant photos. The kind you have to shake.
That's a myth, actually. You shouldn't shake them. It damages.
Well, that's my life turned upside down.
It's Sim's bed.
How can you tell?
It just has her energy.
Okay, is that how? What's this?
Old
Hairpins?
books.
No.
Mostly fairy tales for young children.
They've been stacked up into a little tower.
But what's this?
Look at that little wooden house.
Looks like it'd be a nice place to live. What flavor?
Sun chips?
Sun-ripened tomato.
Dang. Sounds good. A little wooden box with art supplies inside. It's a pig.
It's a safe in the shape of a pig.
Puzzle? Puzzle? Interact with parts of the safe until they're in the correct arrangement. Oh, how am I supposed to know? Whoa.
These ones aren't
Oh.
buttons.
What did it say?
These ones aren't buttons. It's just some kind of display. These ones aren't buttons. It's just some kind of display.
Okay. I imagine I need to make these so this adds up to 5, this adds up to 9, this adds up to 2. Correct. So something is correct. These need to be 3s. So let's try... Boom, boom. No. One of those is at least wrong. Okay, I think that's correct. The 3. So this should be maybe a 2. I feel like I'm missing some things that I can actually interact with, though. Okay. This one. feel like I'm missing a button. Oh, this can only be a 2. So one of these has to be a 4. Maybe. What's this one again? Can that be a... That can be a 4. So that also works. That's a 6. No, this doesn't work though then. This has to be a 1 and this has to be a 1. So what was this one? That, okay. What's this one? That one. Okay, I think that's right. This has to be a 3, this has to be a 2. So... No. Yeah, and I'm gonna make this a 2.
That's not it.
Oh.
There's a bunch of stuff we can fiddle with on the front of the
And
safe.
on the back, there's some kind of display.
What did I get wrong here? That's a 6, that's a 2, that's an 8, that's a 5. Whoops, this has to be a 2. Which was this one? You.
That's the one.
Okay. Whoops. I forgot about that. The little tongue.
Good job.
What's inside?
I knew it. I knew it. This is the radar. Seafoam imaging system. What is that a picture of, though? Oh, maybe it's a face. Eyes, nose, mouth. It's just sort of inverted. Why would you see a face on a radar?
What is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, me either.
Well, I guess we can start by asking Sim and Cynthia about it.
Right, what else am I missing in here? This hole in this sheet?
It's Sim's bed.
How can you tell?
It just has her energy.
It's a window. It must be a light, too, since we're underwater.
They've taped yellow paper to it.
So?
I think they want it to look like the sun.
Oh. And these little
A few
scribbles.
drawings. A mouse, a girl, a leaf. They're, not good.
You're right. They're great.
This lamp?
It's Sim and Cynthia's...
Pretty cozy.
It's Sim and
It's
Cynthia.
pretty cozy.
Instant photos.
That's a mythic.
Well, that's my line.
I think that's it. Okay. Definitely some interesting things there. I want to have a look inside this, though. Okay, let's go. Why did I not want to go there again? Can't remember. Alright, let's talk to these guys.
A bunch of discarded paper.
There's something typed on it.
Yeah, but I can barely make sense of it.
Kinda looks like an attempt at the first chapter of a story.
It's a teacup.
I've been on this submarine for ages and nobody's offered me a cup of tea.
You don't even like tea.
Still. There's a sink here with its own
Looks
little...
like someone's been using it to shave.
It's some kind of doll.
Sally, no. It's a collectible action figure.
Same thing.
Collectible action figure. Let's have a closer look. Oh, it's a picture of Marcus Mordoom from the Hex of the Helmsman movie. Choking hazard. Oh, look at this. Devil of the Deep. She has a map and a compass. A man cursed by the sea. He sees it in his nightmares. He sees it when he shuts his eyes. He cannot escape from it. But what or who is it? Renowned helmsman Marcus Mordoom is a man on a singular mission. He won't rest until he discovers the truth of what's really hidden beneath the stormy sea. Series 1. Felicia Bonetop, the enigmatic sea captain. Includes ship compass and treasure map. Marcus Mordoom, the tormented helmsman, includes anchor sword and ship's wheel shield. And Devil of the Deep, the mysterious entity from beneath the waves, includes Reaper Scythe. Scythe? Series 2 coming soon. Look out for Hex of the Helmsman 2, only in theaters. We need to ask Werman about the sequel.
Is that a tuxedo?
You never know when you might have to go to a fancy party.
What's this in the front pocket?
My question exactly.
It's a cell phone.
Cell phone?
It's locked.
What do you mean it's locked? How can a phone be locked?
Oh. Drag the tiles into the correct slots. So... Okay. Okay, I think I get it. So we have to make this image down here and then this image over here. Oh, I totally didn't see these. I was only looking at this side. Okay, something isn't right. Oh wait, can I put things in here? I can. Yeah, this isn't working. Now I need this piece up here. Is that correct? This looks a little off, but it's basically the same.
Oh, that was it.
Nice work.
Okay, the puzzles haven't been that hard, but they've been very fun.
It's unlocked.
So now we can look at it?
Look at the unlocked phone. I feel a bit bad because I haven't even talked to these people yet, but... M&M. Yeah, here. Oh no, it's W and W. What does that stand for? Wit and Whimsy Pictures. Yeah, Wit and Whimsy gave Dansum a phone. It turns on, but there's no signal, and the battery could do with charging. Welcome, Dirk. 23%. No signal. But let's check the emails. To Dirk from Big Wheel Studios. The offer's still on the table. 500,000 with no multi-picture deal. Sci-fi lasers explosions is going to be big. Call me Steve. Can't scroll down. No. Messages to Vanderpeer. He's still struggling. He keeps writing the first chapter over and over. I'll let you know. Okay. That makes sense. So they want a sequel, but it hasn't been written yet. Oh, wait a sec. Maybe I pressed down. Yeah. To Dirk from Jimmy. Dirk, my name is Jimmy. I'm a big fan. I have lots of ideas for movies you could do, and you could use them for free, but please put me in the credits, okay? Thanks. Okay, please write back. Thanks. Hey, Danson from Julie. Where did you run off to? They said you went on a work trip. WTF. Thanks for inviting me. To Dirk from Marsha Mims. Why does that sound familiar? Steve admitted he'd emailed you again. This is a reminder that you are not free to take his offer. All in good time. Steve from Big Wheel Studios. Okay. From Vanderpeer. Remember, we need several new characters, lots of action, and telling to go big with the drama, romance, and sword fights. He's writing something, but I don't think it's going very well. He seems easily distracted. Marsha is his agent. Okay. He's got an accountant, Polly. Julie, he just calls Janelle. Daisy, we don't know. Lawyer Woodrow. Mum, Vanderpeer, Werman. Alright, let's check out who this is. 178. 2 calls, 178. That's it. Wait, who's 178? It's 202-555. Oh, they're not in there. Interesting.
It's a suitcase. Clothes are neatly folded inside.
It smells like men's out. I'm getting bergamot, cedarwood, and notes of citrus.
Mm.
You done sniffing the suitcase?
What's this weird pipe?
It's a bunk room.
I'd kill to have a bedroom this big.
And what'd you kill?
Oh, I just picked someone for my list.
Oh, you got a list?
It's a huge iron dumbbell, made from nuts and bolts.
So, you gonna pick it up? Might be a clue.
I doubt it.
Big, blunt object like that. Could be a weapon. I'd say it looks pretty...
I disagree.
Okay. What's with the socks?
I guess the submarine doesn't have a laundry room.
There's food lying around. Do they want rats? That's how you get rats.
Sally, it's a submarine. Either there are already rats, or there are no rats.
It's a punching bag.
Looks like it's been recently punched. What?
Yeah. Dirty
It's a teacup.
dishes?
I've been on this
You don't even like-
still.
One good thing about living in a submarine. Every window has an ocean view.
Let's at least talk to the guy before we put our grubby little...
That's fair.
Alright. The light bulb?
It's a cheap light bulb, no shade.
Is this origami?
A bunch of discarded paper.
There's something typed on
Yeah,
it.
but
Kinda looks like an attempt at the first one.
Okay.
Sir, if you have a minute, I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sal...
Two detectives, one short, one tall. Tried and true.
Hey, I'm really not that much shorter than Grip.
But which of you is the funny one?
I'd say it goes back and forth.
You still haven't told us who you are.
The name's Werman. J.D. Werman.
He's an author.
Author, journalist, let's see, what else? Famous, successful, some kind of genius, even. Oh, sure, that's why I got myself trapped in the murderous submarine.
I know who you are, Mr. Worman. I've read your book.
Oh, joy, your fans. Of all the places.
I never said I liked the book. Maybe I hated it.
There's no way you hated it. The arcs are too tight. Each chapter leads to the next, beginning, middle, end, and bang, not a line wasted.
Damn, he's right.
Alright, here we are. J.D. Werman. So much to ask about. Look, actually, I'm guessing there's not too many more items. Unless it can scroll. The music's just changed, I think. Right, before I get into questioning him, I just need to go and deal with my laundry. So I'll be right back. Just one sec. Okay, we're back. Let's get through some of the interviewing of J.B. Werman. Let's find out some more about him.
So, Mr. Werman, you're a famous author.
That's what they tell me.
How did you end up on a submarine?
I came of my own volition.
Why?
I wanted somewhere quiet to work on my next novel. Minimal distractions. Not saying it's worked, but...
So yeah, we know from the captain's log that he came with Mr. Dansom here, Dirk Dansom. I wonder if Dansom sort of persuaded him to come here where he had less distractions, potentially.
You're writing a sequel?
Trying to. Trying to.
Hang on. A sequel to what?
Grimoire, are you not paying attention?
Ah, there she is. Benefactor and burden both.
Sally, how did you know to bring the book with you?
Because Mr. Worman's local to the area. It says so right here. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm on Sea, J.D. Werman moved to the big city to write his first novel.
My publisher wrote that. It's quite true, but she made it sound so saccharine.
So you're from the town, you moved away, and then you came back.
Now, see, you've gone too far in the other direction. That's too utilitarian.
I get going back to your hometown for peace and quiet, but then to end up on the submarine?
How did you even find out about it? Did you already know Mortuga?
Oh, I knew of him. He's a figure of some infamy, submarine included. In fact, it was good to finally put a face to the name after all those years.
Oh, I want to know more about the history of Mortuga and the submarine.
So, how'd you like living on the Mortuga submarine?
I will say, as a writer, it's a boon to be aboard this thing. And the whole place is dripping with human narrative, stories practically leaking out of the walls. It's also a lot noisier than I thought it'd be. I couldn't have guessed Mortuga would basically be running a bed and breakfast down here.
It was already busy when you arrived?
Mm-hmm. Before the arrival of Mariana Moon, Dirk and I were the last two to join the gang.
It's kind of surprising there was still a bunk room free at that point.
Well, I wouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What's it like sharing a room with Dirk?
Oh, we get on like a house on fire, 2 peas in a pod, that's us.
And what about everyone else?
It's a fascinating little microcosm, utterly discordant and yet somehow harmonious. At least that's how it felt before the captain was murdered.
Night of the murder. Now, should I do clues first? Or anything I really want to know? I want to know if he typed this. Alright, let's get the timeline first.
Night rolls around and I can't sleep, as usual. I say night. I'm referring to the indistinctive block of time we on the submarine have agreed to collectively refer to as night. Anyway, I'm wide awake, so I stay up to get some writing done. I don't want to deprive Dirk of his beauty sleep, so I took my typewriter out into the mess hall.
Was anyone else in there?
Godric came up a few minutes later, brought some kind of busy work with him. So there we were, whiling away until I look up and see this woman.
Alright. Now, the mess hall. That was where... That was where we found the bottle of pills. That were in the cabinet in the pipe that went around the wall? Maybe? So I wonder if any of these people had something to do with that.
Mariana Moon, apparently. Good name. Probably fake, but good. She got straight to work trying to extract my entire life story, but then Mortuga shows up and we all go quiet. The guy looked miserable, and he passed straight through the room like a ghost.
So Mortuga was alive. At this point, all three of them were in the mess hall. This is interesting.
But before he leaves, he asks us
And he
to
says
show
something.
Mariana around the submarine. I really didn't have the energy, so I made an excuse and left. I slept for barely an hour before a big jerk wakes me up.
So Mariana Moon must have just joined the submarine. If Mortuga wants her to have a tour. That's why I don't think she's in the logbook.
I'm not talking about Dirk. I mean, the submarine, it moved, tilted. Anyway, I tried to get back to sleep, but no. Now there's a scream.
Okay. So, the tilt. The tilt is when the blood flows from the body. So the tilt is just after the murder, most likely. He was asleep for an hour. So, from the time he saw them in the mess hall to maybe like 45 minutes to an hour later. Yeah, so we've got like a timeline of the murder. It's like, yeah, 45 to 60 minutes since he left the mess hall, I would assume.
Dirk and I follow the sound all the way down the corridor. Symmetry's frozen in place in the doorway at the end.
I don't know how long blood takes to flow like that, but yeah, it would depend on lots of factors. Yeah. Okay. And Symmetry was there. So she was the first and last to see him.
And behind
Maybe.
her, Mortuga, dead, laying in front of some ancient stone cauldron. The lid of the thing flung open, like something had just burst out of it. The whole scene was otherworldly, like a painting. Then Madame Tadpole arrived, with just about everyone else trailing behind her.
Tadpole brought everyone with her, so she already knew about the murder.
From what I gather, she discovered the body and then left to go get everybody
Oh,
else.
okay.
And you know, I really didn't want
Yes,
to
I
get
think
in
I
her
remember
way, so I returned to my room to await further instruction.
Did you go back to sleep?
No, I couldn't. I went back to work. Figured I'd be better off keeping busy, you know.
Very interesting. Oh, man, this game is good. I love this story they're slowly putting together. Tell me about your
So,
book.
you've read it, Sally, but Grimoire hasn't?
Nope. What's it about?
I'd really rather not reduce it to a single sentence.
It's about a guy named Marcus Mordoom looking for something called the Devil of the Deep.
And does he find it?
I just think it'd be better if you took the time.
Yeah, kind of. It gets a little abstract towards the end.
So what? It's just Marcus Mordoom on a ship, and that's it?
We're talking about several themes carefully laid on top of each other.
It's also a love story. Marcus is in love with a woman named Belicia. She's his captain.
I don't see her on the cover.
Really, all the nuance is lost if we just...
No, she's there. Kinda. Like I said, it gets abstract.
She's there. She's the hand? Or is she the ship? Or I need to see the cover again.
I'll take your word for it.
If you'd like to read it, I have a spare copy you can...
Nah, that's okay. No time.
So, Belicia, was it Bone Deep? Is either this hand, this ship, this wave, very interesting. He also has some similarities with Matuga, the sort of weird hair. Alright, what else is of vital importance to ask him? I want to ask him if he is this James Dash guy, or whatever it was.
Now this is a
James Dusk.
throwback. I cut my teeth writing local interest stories like this.
You wrote this? The review of Sim's old magic show?
I did.
Yeah,
But
okay.
it says theater review by James Dusk. Oh, wait.
And she finally works out what the JD stands for in JD Werman.
Sorry, your name is James Dusk? And you changed it?
Oh, God. So then we need to ask him about... Well, we could ask about the captain's log because James Dusk is mentioned
The
in it.
machine that spits these out must be broken. I'm sure Cynthia's intending to fix it, although she might...
Why do you say it's broken?
On the latest card, the readings toward the end are all messed up.
Yeah, but they're not...
Looks like a misaligned printer head. Bane of my existence, those things.
Yeah, okay. That's interesting.
So, I noticed Mortuga's contract has been typed.
Yeah, he clearly used my typewriter to make it.
Oh.
Did you give him permission?
No,
So, how did he know how to use it?
it's a typewriter. Mortuga might have been, outdoorsy, but he wasn't an idiot.
But anyone could have written it, is kind of what that means. Alright, they were the most... No, well, this one's
So,
kind of
is that
important.
The two main characters in the movie?
The helmsman, Marcus Mordoom, and his captain, Belicia Bonetop.
Ostensibly, yes.
You're not happy with how they look? Compared to your book?
They made Marcus too handsome and
Yeah,
too bulky.
different hair.
Sure, he'd have muscle, but at the same time, he's supposed to be wiry, fibrous, like an old piece of rope. Meanwhile, Belicia's supposed to be more ethereal, like she might evaporate if you try to reach out and touch her.
Oh, well, you can't have everything.
And for some reason, they gave them both necklaces when it's Belicia's necklace that the story hinges on. If your story hinges on a specific necklace, then make it the only necklace in the story. This is basic stuff, people.
Alright, cool. Cool.
I noticed on the back of the box it says,
Here we go.
Series 2 coming soon. Look out for Hex of the Helmsman 2, only in theaters. Kinda presumptuous, isn't it? Considering you haven't even written the book yet.
Thank you. That's what I said. I raised a fuss about it at the time. My objections fell on deaf ears, as usual.
Why are they so keen to make a second movie, anyway?
What else? Money.
No, that could be the contract. Same sort of thing, I guess. So then we can ask him about the cell phone, because there's more in that.
I can't stand these things. A procrastinator's worst nightmare. It's why I use the old typewriter. No distractions.
Does Dirk spend a lot of time on his cell phone?
Not in here. He goes up on deck to do it.
Why?
Who knows? It's not my business.
There's no reception under the water. So if you want to find out who that phone call was to, we might need to raise the ship and go out on the surface. All right, I think that's the main ones. Let's just go through everything else now.
Look, buddy, I got enough going on, all right? I don't think I have the capacity to worry about this.
Yeah, that's not going to be anything.
That man on the right...
Oh, here we go.
That's Don Drummond, the shipyard mechanic.
Don
You know him?
Drummond.
I interviewed him once, working on a piece for the newspaper. Or I tried to. He was a tough nut to crack.
He looks kinda grouchy.
Well, he was a lighthouse keeper. Comes with the territory, I guess.
Oh, so it doesn't tell me about the sea foams?
I noticed the wheel is thematically consistent with the submarine at large.
How so?
Well,
Yes.
it's cobbled together from other component parts.
Oh.
You know, parts that were, by themselves, broken or otherwise disused.
Huh.
Oh, so the ship repair yard made the submarine from these blueprints.
It's gaudy, sure, but when I first saw it, I thought, ah, good! Mortuga will be a man of melodrama and romance. Just what I'm looking for. But nope, he never wore it, never even looked at it. We used to keep records like this in the town hall. The blue parts from an original blueprint of a submarine, and the yellowish parts are from a technical drawing of a ship. Still a blueprint of sorts, but a bit older.
Where did Cynthia get them from?
I don't know. Maybe she took them from Mortuga's desk.
They're the blueprints. Oh, I didn't even notice. In the background is the submarine. And she's got a sun on her t-shirt here.
What's this? The world's smallest piggy bank?
What? It's not a piggy bank. Is it?
Well, it's got a slot, and there's something in there.
Yeah, I did think that maybe you could put a coin in there. Or maybe there's a coin already in there. Is that what he's saying?
I thought maybe it was a penny. How I wish I'd remembered to bring painkillers.
Are any of these painkillers?
Unfortunately, no. They're just supplements. And nice, harmless, organic ones, too. They wouldn't even take the edge off a headache.
Interesting.
It's a strong image. The ancient cauldron opened for the very first time.
It can't be the very first time. Someone must have opened it before.
Semantics.
So, what do you think was inside?
Does it matter?
I'm pretty sure it does. It might explain how or why Mortuga died.
True. The murder weapon, maybe?
Like a knife?
Sure, why not? It would explain the scratches on the inside, after all.
Interesting
Yes.
hypothesis. But really, it would have to be someone wielding a knife.
Great pull quotes. That's some strong marketing for a small-town theater.
Did you ever see the show?
Yeah, I did, as part of my old newspaper job.
Why is it called Lady of the Looking Glass?
The central trick was Symmetry talking to herself in a mirror, only sometimes the reflection didn't move with her.
How did she do it?
My guess is the mirror can switch between being reflective and being see-through glass. You know, looking through to a second Symmetry on the other side.
An identical twin, maybe?
A recording?
Probably just a very good dummy.
Oh, a dummy. She did say that. Yeah, Symmetry did mention that she used dummies.
The stargazing girl. Sounds like a good title for something.
Like a book or a film?
A one-woman play, surely. Picture of a moon. Tried asking Mariana Moon?
Wow, never would have thought of that.
Occam's razor, my dear.
Who? I don't think we've met him yet.
You're a detective.
Have you ever seen this painting before? Before the submarine, I mean.
Yeah, it used to hang in the Stone Top Inn for a little while, at least.
Oh. I wondered. I just having another look at that thing. It looked like the Devil of the Deep. And there was like a woman's face on the top of it, and the hand trailing off of it looked like it could have been the thing on the cover of his book, grabbing the ship. I wonder if he took some inspiration from this picture. And now I'm wondering if that's one of those two women that rescued the serpent.
Really? Seems like it would scare away all the customers.
Nah, the old sailor types love stuff like this. It's a conversation piece, isn't it?
Let's go have a closer look. Okay, so woman's face facing up to the surface of the water, and if you follow it down, there's looks like maybe a hand here, like an arm into a hand. I wonder if this her is actually covering something up. Yeah, and it used to hang in the stovetop inn. SS, maybe? Selena Seafoam? Sylvia Seafoam? Alright, we're nearly done with you, mate. Sorry.
I tried asking Mortuga what this was.
No luck?
He just said it was something he'd picked up on his travels.
Picked up where? Floating somewhere in the middle of the ocean?
Yeah. I assume so.
Picked up on his travels.
Let's have a look. Murder victim locked himself in the room. Body discovered. No weapon found. Cauldron open for the first time. Yeah, nice. Just enough information to hook you without giving too much away. Cynthia knows what she's doing.
Alright, suspects. We've got to do this. This is the main one. He knows something about Magnus Mortuga.
Cuts quite a figure, doesn't he? Like something from myth. He was real, of course. Flesh and blood.
I imagine you must have been curious to meet him.
So he does look like he's got similar hair to the man on the cover of the book. Although the man on the cover of the book was more muscly, maybe. But when you heard JD describe the helmsman, he said wiry like a rope. And that is what he looks like for sure.
As anyone would be.
Did you get to know him at all?
It's funny. Going in, I'd heard he was, the strong and silent type. But I didn't find that to be the case.
So he was friendly with you?
In his own way. The day I first arrived, he invited me into his cabin, just to talk, apparently.
What did you talk about?
I just noticed Mortuga's earring. And then it reminded me of JD's conversation when he was talking about there should only be one necklace, and I'm to make sure that it's important. I wonder if that was sort of like a roundabout clue that maybe there's only one earring. The earring is important.
He asked me about my home life, my family, my father.
Not to be rude, but why would Mortuga care about any of that?
To this day, I'm not quite sure. I think maybe he was after some kind of information about the outside world and thought I might be a good source.
Very interesting. Tell me
So,
about
what
yourself.
made you want to become a writer?
It's all I've ever done. I was given a job writing for a newspaper when I was pretty young.
Given a job?
Yeah, friends in high places, you know.
Like who?
My father was the mayor.
Ah.
Did you enjoy writing for the newspaper?
Sometimes. Other times it was painfully dull.
I think we are going to have to investigate all of these people's parentage, maybe, because it definitely seems important with Sylvia, and we know Mortuga asked about his parents, and Symmetry. What did she say? Something like, what did she say about her parents? I can't remember. She did say something.
I've got a tendency to lean towards hyperbole, and the everyday goings-on in Silkworm weren't always enough to satiate me. For every rumor of a cursed man disappearing into the ocean, you'd have 10 elderly couple file complaint over garbage collection.
Rumor of a cursed man. Wait, you wrote an article about Mortuga?
Oh no, I quit before that. I left town and went off to the city to be an author.
Did they just let something slip out of order? How does Grimoire know that Mortuga was a cursed man lost at sea, or whatever he said?
And the result? Hex of the Helmsman.
50 national bestseller lists. As we speak, it's being translated into 5, 6, 7, 8 more languages.
Must be nice. Your first book, and it's a big hit.
I'm not complaining.
I can see why you'd be writing a sequel.
I really don't have a choice, do I? This is how things go. If you get a success, you
Excuse
have
me.
to keep it going. Cynthia. Quite honestly, I give her about a week.
A week until what?
Until she cracks, packs it in. The pressure's already getting to her. I know the signs, believe me.
You think Cynthia's gonna quit being captain?
It's only a matter of time. And you know what? Good. She deserves her freedom. She's still young. No need to take on a burden like that. Nobody's even paying her, for goodness sake.
I love this animation.
But then who'll
by
be the
way.
captain of the submarine?
I don't
Nobody! Let it float loose like a piece of driftwood.
don't
that's
love
what I
all
say.
the
It's
characters'
not like we
art
were
style.
going anywhere
Well, not
anyway,
style, but
even when Mortuga was in charge.
Maybe Cynthia does want to take the submarine somewhere.
If she does, she's never mentioned it. Seemed to me that she wanted to be captain just to be captain, you know?
yeah, I find his hair kind of distracting as well as his clothes, but yeah, there's something about this art style. I love and hate it at the same time. I mostly love it. And it is very well done. Like, the animation is great.
Sim tells me she's halfway through reading Helmsman.
Is she enjoying it?
No idea. She was just asking what research I'd done into hexes and curses, and was rather disappointed when I told her I just made it up.
I guess Sim's into that kind of stuff.
I thought she was supposed to be an illusionist.
Oh yeah, she was asking about that too.
What do you mean?
She wanted to know what I liked about her old magic show, the one she had in the theater.
You saw her old show.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And from what I gather, she's been developing a new act and wanted some feedback, you know, to get some direction. I know what it's like to make a follow-up to something people liked. It can be daunting.
Alright. We have exhausted J.D. Worman's chats, I believe. So, we can talk to Dirk while we're here, I guess. I wonder if we've got any more question marks. No, just this one. I can go back here. I wonder if from here I can go back to the inn and then maybe to the lighthouse. Right. But we've got to talk to everyone at some point, and then I think there's going to be a stage of backtracking to everyone, and then we'll finally put it together.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
It's going good, I think.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm Dirk, by the way. Who are you guys?
I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally.
Oh, cool. So you're the detectives?
Yeah, we're here to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga.
Oh, yeah, it's a major bummer, honestly. He was a pretty stand-up guy. I mean, sure, kind of an oddball, but like in a good way, I mean, he was
Dirk, you didn't tell us your surname.
Oh, right. Sorry. Dirk Dansom, actor. So, yeah, anyway, hi, and what can I do for you folks?
He's adorable. Can we keep him?
No, you'd forget to feed him.
I would, yeah.
So, Dirk, you're an actor. What kind?
Oh, well, so for ages, I just did commercials, and then about a year ago, I finally got cast in a movie.
Nice. Anything I've seen?
Well, it's called Hex of the Helmsman. I played the helmsman.
Marcus Mordoom?
Oh, you've seen it?
No, but I read the book.
Oh, man, the book is gnarly. I mean, I'm not usually one for reading, but I actually finished it. Yeah, the whole thing.
Congrats.
The author's a stand-up dude, too.
J.D. Worman. You know him?
Well, yeah, he's sitting right over there. You should go talk to him. Super friendly, loves meeting new people.
I bet.
Was your movie a success, Dirk?
Yeah, man, it's making megabucks.
Are you going to make a sequel?
Well, they want to move on that ASAP, but, we're not ready to start filming yet.
And what? You're taking your vacation on a submarine while you wait?
No, I'm just tagging along here with Worman. Yeah, he wanted to take a trip out here, and I figure, the more the merrier.
Okay, that's interesting. I thought it might have been Dirk being pressured by the movie guys to, give Worman a kick up the bum. It sounds like Worman asked him to come along. Well, that's at least Dirk's impression, and I don't think he's lying, because, I mean, you know why.
What do you make of the Mortuga submarine?
Man, this place is wild. It's like something out of a weird old book. Nobody back home is going to believe any of it.
How do you like living here?
Honestly, mixed bag. So I love meeting all the weirdos that ended up down here. All kinds of people I'd normally never rub shoulders with, But man, is it dark. I mean, there's no sun, no day, no night. You barely even feel the time passing. Listen, if you're not careful, it'll get you. No, for real.
You seem to be holding out.
Ha, well, thanks. So far so good.
How long has it been?
Worman and I arrived a couple of weeks ago. We're the most recent arrivals, aside from Mariana.
It's lucky they still had this room free. You ended up with pretty nice living quarters.
I guess. I never really thought about it.
Dirk, you're basically just a passenger, am I right? You don't have a job here on the submarine?
Well, I set myself personal goals.
Like what?
Like, I was trying to find out everyone's birthday. I got Cynthia's, Grip's, Tadpole's.
Oh,
man, that one took some doing. Yeah, she does not like to share personal info, let me tell you. Mortuga, though? Brick wall, dude. He would not give me the goods.
Oh, can we... I want to know the birthdays.
Looking good, Julie.
I assume this is yours, Dirk.
Yeah, I let the kids borrow it since there weren't a lot of other magazines on board.
I noticed on the back there's an advert for your movie.
Yep, that's me on the left, all dolled up as Marcus Mordoom, the titular helmsman.
Right, you're the title character, but there's only one name at the top.
Oh, you noticed. Julie was already a big name, so, she got her name on the poster.
Seems unfair.
Oh, well, I'm sure when they make the sequel, Dirk's name will be front and center.
Yeah, I think I'm getting this now. You remember how it said Julie took the whole budget? I'm guessing Dirk did this for free.
Right.
Now, you're featured in the interview, though. right at the end.
And they spelled your name wrong.
Are we done looking at the magazine? I am officially living the dream. How many people can say they're an action figure?
I'll admit it. I'm jealous.
You carry this thing around everywhere you go, Dirk.
Of course, but I'm super duper careful to keep it in mint condition.
Mint condition? I really wouldn't say.
Yeah, they told me if I leave it in the box, it'll be worth way more in the future.
Yeah, do you have the whole set? Looks like there are 2 other figures in the series.
Oh no, they only gave me this one. My co-star Julie has the other 2.
I think I want to ask him about the sun tablets and the cell phone, but let's go back and get the timeline first.
I got woken up when the submarine did a weird kind of movement, like a sudden tilt.
Okay, so it sounds like he was asleep until after the murder. So I would say not a suspect, unless he's lying.
It woke Worman up too. So yeah, we were both sitting there, awake, not sure what's going on. At some point, I got curious what time it was, so I looked at my watch. But, as I was looking at it, it freaked out. Or the hands moving all over.
Huh. I wonder if this is going to be consistent. And it's the same thing that caused the navigation system to freak out. We need to talk to Grip.
Like they were trying to point in all directions at once, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I didn't have any more time to think about it since then we heard this scream. Yeah, Worman and I left our room, went through the mess hall and towards the storeroom at the end. It was unlocked. Sim was standing in the doorway. Mortuga was on the floor, totally dead. I tried to help Sim, pull her away. Worman, though, he just stood there, staring. Like, didn't look away once. It was like he was trying to commit it to memory or something. Although, I don't think he noticed the person outside.
Sorry, what?
Outside the submarine. Yeah, I saw someone swim down past the window.
Whoa, what?
Couldn't tell who it was, though.
Okay, what did you do next?
I wasn't sure what to do, to be honest.
I didn't get to see that.
Luckily, Tadpole showed up a short while later, and she kind of took charge. Grip and Cynthia showed up next, then Mariana, then Zephyr. Tadpole wanted to know what had happened, but nobody had any answers for her. It was bad vibes all around. Sim and Cynthia left first, then Worman, then me and Mariana. We left around the same time. So, yeah, I went back to my room. Worman was there already. He'd gone straight back to work. And, that's all I got. Can I stop talking now?
I only got a brief glimpse of what went past the window. Actually, can I just play this again?
I got woken up when the submarine did it. It woke Worman up too. So yeah, we were both at some point. Like they were. Anyway, I didn't have Worman and Mortuga was on the floor, totally
focusing
dead.
on the window.
I tried to help Sim, pull her away. Worman, though, he just stood there, staring. Like, didn't look away once. It was like he was trying to commit it to memory or something. Although, I don't think he noticed the person outside.
Sorry, what?
Outside the submarine. Yeah, I saw someone swim down past the window. I couldn't tell who it was, though.
Okay, what did you do next?
I wasn't sure what to do, to be honest. Luckily,
Oh, who was that? I think it's someone we haven't talked to yet, so we can't know for sure, but I'm thinking it's either Moon or Tadpole. Alright, let's keep going back through these.
This is yours, Dirk?
We literally found it in the pocket of your tuxedo.
How'd you know for sure it's my tuxedo?
Yeah, I was
Dirk.
thinking that.
Show me one other living soul on this submarine that could even conceivably own a tuxedo.
Well,
This is yours, Dirk?
We literally found
How'd you know for
Dirk,
sure?
show me.
oh, that just ends there? Interesting, okay.
Oh, you found my tablets.
Oh,
What are they?
they're his.
Vitamin D, all 3 types.
That's the one you get from sunlight.
Yeah, I gotta take it while I'm down here, since I'm not getting natural light, you know?
How come you left them in the mess hall?
I figured the others might benefit from them. Not sure I had any takers, though.
But they were hidden in the mess hall. I don't think he's going to give us much on anything else, but we'll go through it.
I don't know what that is. It's making me nervous. Can we talk about something else? Is that Cynthia's mom?
Yeah, I think so.
That jacket is something else. It could do with a bit of aging, though.
What do you mean?
Well, it's pristine, but stuff like that doesn't look so hot when it's brand new. On our movie, we had a guy who roughed up all the outfits, made them look lived in, you know?
So this photo is the first time Cynthia's mom wore that jacket?
Interesting.
I got to steer a big wheel like this, and my mind didn't have that red metal bit, though. Also, mine
That's
was
metal?
up on the aft deck, not, indoors in a control room.
Thank you.
Huh, that's kind of weird.
What?
He doesn't have a signature, Mortuga. Yeah, he writes his name differently every time.
Yeah. I wonder if it's on
Oh!
purpose.
Maybe he just never
Oh,
bothered
I
to
didn't
decide on
notice
one.
that.
Right. It doesn't seem
Well
like he was
done,
a
Dirk.
paperwork kind of guy.
Yeah, I guess not.
Okay, so wait a second. Captain's log. All right. So here he's got, yeah, these A's and the U's and dots everywhere. And now he's got a sword for a T, and the A's got the line underneath it. And the O has a line. I wonder if this means something. This looks like it's written by... Oh, wait a second. Maybe he's trying to spell something out. Oh, yeah, probably not. AGA. AGA? Oh, what's the order? And is this the A or the S? It's the A, because they're lowercase. Or is this AOG? It's not AGA anyway, it's AGO or something. I'll write them in groups of 3. Wait, that G is capital though. Okay, I'm gonna write these down. I don't know if this means something or not, but... Probably not. It's too many vowels. But that is interesting that they are all different, and you're right. And then if we look at the contract, have we seen this one before? An OA. I do have an OA. That should be second last signature in the... That's this one, yeah? Yeah. So, if what Dirk says, and he never writes his signature the same twice, then it's a forgery on the contract. Alright, I'll be right back. I've got to go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. And let's see. What do we want to do? Oh my god, I'm completely lost. We finished talking to him, I think, did we? No. No, we certainly didn't.
I'm glad Cynthia took my advice.
What advice?
She was looking super tense, so I told her to pick up a hobby. Arts and crafts is a good choice.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've seen that in the control room. I thought maybe Cynthia was gonna wear it, like after she became captain.
And I think it might be too big for her.
Whoa, wait, this is the contract Cynthia signed to become captain?
Seems that way. What's the problem?
No, I don't like this at all. She shouldn't have signed it.
Why not? You think she misread it?
No, it's not that.
Or what? Mortuga forced her to sign it? I don't really see the problem. Cynthia wanted to be captain, and now she's captain.
I guess.
What was that about? Sorry, I'm just putting a jacket on while that cutscene happened. Oh, my cat is crying out. Oh, one sec. Oh, Misty. She's calmed down now. Okay. So wait a sec. The contract. Now, I suppose Dirk might know about contracts. He's probably signed some to do with his films. And he found this suspicious. And he also found the signature suspicious. I wonder if that's linked. Very interesting.
Someone lose an eye?
It's not real.
Oh. Oh, it's got a weird smell.
So?
So maybe try asking Mariana about it. She's got a wicked sense of smell, like a dog.
Interesting.
I'm serious. Hey, the guy who wrote this review has the same name as
As who?
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say.
We worked that out.
Man, Mortuga really was an odd duck, wasn't he? I mean, who owns something like this? What's it even for?
It used to be locked, so I think he kept something inside it.
Oh, what? And it got stolen? The thing? Whatever it was?
Maybe, yeah.
It sounded a bit
Whoa,
suspicious
I
there.
wonder where it is now.
Hard to say, since we don't know what we're looking for. But somewhere on the submarine, I guess.
Not necessarily. Someone could have thrown it into the ocean.
Oh, great.
Huh. Who's that little Grim Reaper guy in the drawing?
Oh,
I'm not sure. You
Devil of the
recognize it?
Deep.
It does seem kind of familiar for some reason.
Hmm.
What's the deal with those holes along the sides?
They're from when it was a sail.
Why would a submarine need a sail?
Good point. Because it's made from ship parts. Or it came from somewhere else.
Someone dropped their perfume? Bummer, that stuff can get expensive.
It's perfume now, is it?
Her. Huh. Deliberately vague title. Love it. I've seen this chained up on the foredeck. It's kind of intimidating, huh?
It's a boy.
For real? Huh. It has long hair, so I always figured it was a girl. Whoa, this is a first edition. Yeah, whose is this?
It's mine.
You gonna get Wormo to sign it?
No, I hadn't planned on it.
He'd do it if you asked. I bet he'd even do a little doodle on the inside cover.
Okay, maybe I do want that.
I assume you've read it, Dirk?
Of course, dude. First thing I did when I landed the part in the movie.
What did you think?
Although
Loved
Julia
it.
Janelle
I never
didn't.
thought about the sea so much in my whole life. It's almost like the ocean in the book. It represents something bigger, you know?
Hmm.
So, Cynthia hired you to solve the murder, huh?
Pretty much.
How much do you charge? Is it like a day rate or what?
Oh, it depends.
Just ballpark it. How much did you make from the last case you solved?
Good question. Grimoire, how much did we make from the Tangle Tower case?
Well, extenuating circumstances, being what they were.
You never secured the payment, huh?
Hmm. Suspects. Dirk, keep talking about yourself.
Dirk Dansom, 6'2", blonde, athletic, passionate, adaptable, amenable.
Okay, you're hired. Please stop.
And how long have you been an actor?
Oh man, I've been trying to break into it for like forever, but I was getting nowhere until Mr. Vanderpeer said he wanted to hire an unknown for his new project, Hex of the Helmsman. It's kind of a fantasy horror adventure. I play mysterious anti-hero Marcus Mordoom. He's pretty much the main guy.
So you went from getting no work to getting the lead in a big movie.
Crazy, right?
So you're rich and famous now?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
nah.
yeah, right? I mean, hello.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, he signed for nothing. Tell me about JD.
Worman's my good buddy. Yeah, he's like the cranky older brother I never had.
How did you become friends?
Oh, it was mandated by the film studio.
What?
Yeah,
well,
this is what I was
played
thinking.
the lead in the movie version of Worman's book, so the studio figured we needed to be friends.
And now he's writing his next book, a sequel.
Yeah, dude, Hex of the Helmsman 2, The Revenge Unleashed, or whatever. I don't think he actually has a title for it yet, or a story outline, or actually anything. I kind of feel bad for him, honestly. It's a lot of pressure, you know?
Dirk, your work and Worman's work, they're kind of intertwined, aren't they?
How do you mean?
You can't make your next movie until Worman's written his next book.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's true, I guess.
Interesting.
Okay, what next? What do you know about Magnus? I think I would have known that more than anything
Now,
else.
listen, I heard the dude died because of a curse. Is that true?
Who told you that?
No, there's no evidence of a curse.
Oh, still.
Did you get to know Mortuga before he died?
Man, I tried. Dude was not much for conversation. You know, I tried explaining how I'm an actor playing a character that's kind of similar to him. Figured he'd be stoked.
Let me guess. He was not, in fact, stoked.
Actually, I tell a lie. There was one thing Mortuga
Here we
wanted to
go.
talk to me about.
Oh, yeah?
He was super curious about contracts.
Like the legal documents.
Yeah, he wanted to know how they work. Like, how they can be used to make people do stuff or not do stuff.
Weird.
Oh, you have a magical voodoo contract? That sounds very Monkey Island.
I heard Cynthia's captain now just because of some contract she signed.
What's the problem?
Huh. You can't always trust a contract. No, and I doubt she had it reviewed by an independent third party.
I mean, she seems to want to be captain. I don't think she's being forced into it.
No, it's not always as simple as all that. I mean, Cynthia's still so young. Who's looking out for her best interests?
She's an adult, isn't she?
She's only 18. She should be, I don't know, outside in the sun, picking berries, having picnics, that kind of stuff.
What an idyllic little picture you've painted for us there, Dirk.
I'm serious.
The contract thing. Maybe I've got it, or maybe there's more to it.
What do you know about Sim?
Well, she left the theater she used to work at to come onto the submarine, you know? Then for a while, she worked with Dr. Zephyr in his lab.
But not anymore.
Nope, she's
She worked
working
with
on
Dr.
something by
Zephyr?
herself now, in that room that looks like an old-timey kid's bedroom.
Do you know what it is she's working on?
Not exactly, but get this. One time I looked into that room, and there were 2 of them.
What?
2 symmetry silk moths.
Yeah, but one's a doll, I think we've worked out. Okay, so we've done this. Now, I just remembered that we can go back and ask, like, Symmetry about these other people. But let's just talk to everyone first, and then we'll work out a good way of doing it. You know, I really want to talk to, yeah, this guy with the compasses. Now, do we get different music per scene? Yeah, I guess so. That music was slightly getting on my nerves.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I think there's someone in that basket.
Okay, that's not how I imagined you from your little chibi model. If this music's going to be like this, this might get on my nerves too.
Who are these guys?
Just some of my satisfied customers.
Okay.
Sail on now.
Can I buy something with my wages?
We don't get paid until we solve the mystery.
What if we don't solve it? Do I still get paid? Grimoire?
A selection of some of my more unusual compasses. Please peruse at your leisure.
Do not peruse. I'll peruse. Ah, puzzle! Nice. Drag the correct compass into each of the 4 slots. This compass tries to point away from all the others. Well, this should be easy enough to work out. Let's sort of bunch them up. And then... who's pointing away? You. Or you? No. Yeah, you can go there. This compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. What? This compass is actually a clock in disguise. I can't deal with that. This compass tries to point at all the others. All the others? Yeah. This compass is actually a clock in disguise. I mean, if I stay here long enough, one of them will move, right? I can't tell. I think it's this one. Yeah. This compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. I feel like this just moved. What are you pointing at? So you're the clock. You point at the clock. You point at you. You are the one that does nothing.
Hey, I did it.
I'm impressed.
Did something unlock?
Nope.
Yeah, it did. I heard it. Sounded like a box opening.
Pure conjecture.
Oh, there it is.
It's open.
What is that?
That is not for sale. Please don't touch it.
Touch.
Too late. Sorry.
I like her. I like Sally. An old scroll hidden in the engine room. Oh, what does that say? Grips Emporium. And... oh, it's about the boy. Open it. I want to see this side. Map. Oh, we've got coordinates. Service record. Cost waived. Interesting. It unrolls to reveal a map. A red X is marked somewhere. Oh, this is so cool. JMDPLTX. We've got phases of the moon. We've got star signs. Sun. Is this like a depth chart? A boat. 2 boats. James, Mariana, Dirk. No. Service record. Map coordinates. Map interpreted by Godric for Magnus. Oh, maybe the M is for Magnus. Cost waived. And can't read anything from this side. Well, we have to ask him about it. That's going to be fun. This thing.
We already solved it.
Oh, okay.
It's a basket for a hot air balloon.
Hot air balloon.
Do you think there's anything in there?
Well,
I can
yeah.
see what's in there. It's a human man.
Right. Let's talk to him first.
No, let's talk to him last. Literally last. We search everything else in this room before we interact with this person. I do wonder whether the sailcloth is from a hot air balloon.
It's a big compass.
Oh yeah, let me look at that. This is the one from the... Yeah, this is the one from the control room.
It's a basket for
Do
a
you
hot...
think
I can
that's
see.
right? Let's talk to him.
Is there anything else I'm missing? Probably not. Fine, we'll talk to you.
What on earth are you doing?
Aha! Customers! Come in, and welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium.
Wait, what?
I guess he's Mr. Grip.
What's that? You'd like a succinct yet exhaustive rundown of our
Oh,
operational
no.
philosophy?
I don't think I said that.
Here at Mr. Grips, we plot the unplottable,
deaf.
chart the unchartable, and measure the unmeasurable. No sea too vast, no night too dark, no fog too thick. With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great unknown may be quantified and calculated. So fret not, noble navigator, as we stock all the essentials.
What's this? Okay, I just wanted to make a point that I really like how, in these moments, you can pause the dialogue, and if you don't, it just keeps going. Also, most of the dialogue is read quite quickly. Also, if you want to skip it, you can. You got to like double click through it. I'm a big fan of this method. And it's the first time I've seen all those three things put together. So what is this? So fret not, noble navigator, as we stock all the essentials. Are you going to make me do like some choice game? Which I don't like these choice games. Oh no, I can buy things. I can't exit the shop.
Grimoire, you don't have any money?
I don't have any gold coins, no.
What's this song? What do I want? Start with the cheapest option.
I'm sorry, you
I
can't
don't
afford...
want it.
I'm afraid you...
I know. I'm not trying to...
Apologies. You...
Mr. Grip, we're not... We need to talk to you.
Oh, okay, good.
Why didn't you say so? Now, what is it you wanted to know?
Aha.
Can I get your full name?
Godric Grip of Mr. Grip's Emporium.
And that's this little shop you run down here in the engine room, for some reason.
This is merely the newest branch. The flagship site is back in Silquem-on-Sea.
Yeah, we saw it. It's all boarded up.
Yes, well, I can't make a living selling compasses to the ghosts in a ghost town, can I?
So that's what you do? Sell compasses? Seems kind of niche.
We buy, sell, and service all manner of nautical navigation equipment. What's that? Ah, yes, we also provide cartographic consultation. We'll analyze and decipher any map, all for a low, low fee. Some maps may be invalid. Fee to be decided on a case-by-case basis.
Sorry, did you just talk to your stick?
You mean Cornelius Kane?
And
Cornelius
he's given it a
Kane.
name.
Oh my
Great.
god.
Don't ask any follow-up questions. Maybe he'll let us move on.
Sometimes the humor hits me, man. Sometimes it really falls flat, but sometimes it hits me. All right. I really just want to ask him about this map and this sailcloth. I'm just going to do
This
the
is
sneak
from a
lead.
ship's sail?
I think so.
Did you sell sails in your shop?
No, ship parts like that fell within the remit of the Drummond shipyard, a few doors down.
Okay. Well, at least we know it's from a ship, not a hot air balloon. Let's go back to the basics.
How'd you wind up here?
I crashed my hot air balloon into the ocean. Whole thing came down. Dreadful. And of course, I've never been a swimmer, don't have the upper body strength.
How'd you crash your balloon?
A rather spirited disagreement with a flock of migratory pelicans led to an abrupt
Sure, okay. And the actual reason?
storm.
There we go.
Wait, so you're an aeronaut? I thought you were a shopkeeper.
Yes, well, you're quite right, of course. But I'd been inspired to leave my shop behind and head out on a journey of discovery into the great unknown. That was the plan, at least. As you can see, I didn't make it very far at all.
So there's a storm, the balloon crashes, you fall into the ocean. Then what?
Enter Captain Mortuga. He finds me adrift, fishes me out of the water, and promptly places me here.
In the engine room? Was every other room taken?
On the contrary, only Mortuga and Zephyr were living here when I arrived, so I rather had the run of the place. Cornelius and I just agreed this would be the best place to set up shop, as it were.
Why did you set up your shop again? You just said you'd been inspired to leave it behind.
I had to make myself useful somehow, didn't I?
Yeah, I mean, he's not getting back to his shop or to his adventures with a broken hot air balloon on a submarine. All right, should we do... Yeah, let's do
How
this
much
first.
for this one?
It's not for sale.
Oh, too rare?
Oh, I don't
Too
want to...
valuable?
It's from my personal collection. I really hadn't intended for you to see it.
Well, we did
Tell me
see
what it is.
What's it a map to, anyway? What's it the red X?
Now that's the question, isn't it?
You don't know?
Also, where's the rest of the scroll?
Unfortunately, not.
Oh, is that all? Oh, come on, I wanted more info.
What's with all the needles and cogs and stuff?
It looks like Grip's halfway through fixing it. That's what I figured, anyway.
Ah, thank heavens! That's what I was hoping for.
Sorry, what?
Perhaps I should explain. You see, Miss Seafoam came to me with a compass she needed fixing. I went to put the needle back on, but Cynthia stopped me. No.
That's not what she said.
The whole thing is broken. You'll have to take a look at the insides. You'll have to replace the needle. For some reason, she seemed to need it to be true.
She needed the compass to be broken.
I told her I had various spare needles I could try out as replacements, and here we are.
And you left it out so Cynthia would see it? So she'd think you were actually fixing it?
That's the idea, yes. So if you kindly put it back where you found it.
Oh, we need to go talk to Cynthia about that. Tell me about this.
Goodness me.
What's it a photo of?
Well, it's a face. I suppose we
Oh,
can...
you see a face too. Okay.
Doesn't look like any face I've ever seen.
No, well, perhaps you ought to count yourself lucky.
Why would you see a face in a radar? Tell me about this.
Oh, yes, I remember hearing about this. A submarine constructed by the harbour master and the shipyard mechanic, who I believe was her husband.
Where'd you hear about it?
Just gossip from around town.
I want to know their names.
What's the deal with this blueprint? It's kind of a mess.
They say Mortuga bought an incomplete submarine and then paid for it to be completed. So it only makes sense that the blueprint's as ramshackle as the ship itself.
Okay. Major point there. They say Mortuga bought a submarine that was in disrepair. Okay. That's a good step.
Where'd he buy it from?
Yeah, and who?
One, the shipyard, I imagine. And two, I have no idea. He never seemed to have any money.
That was very interesting. Right, let's get the timeline.
Let's see. I'd taken Cornelius up to the mess hall. Poor fellow needed a little repair work, you see.
Were you alone up there? Aside from Cornelius, I mean.
No, Werman was there, working away on his typewriter. Then, all of a sudden, somebody new came down the ladder. A woman by the name of Mariana Moon.
So, okay, this is... They're in the mess hall, and I think Mortuga's about to come through here after this. So this will be a good one. This will show what happened between what we currently know as his last appearance alive and somebody new. Mariana is new. But Mortoga seemed to know her.
Werman and I conversed with her for a few minutes before Mortuga himself entered the room. He passed through towards the child's room and the storeroom, but before he left, he asked us to provide Mariana with a tour of the submarine.
Okay, towards the child's room and the storeroom. Okay, that makes sense.
Werman feigned a sudden fatigue and slithered off back to his room,
Okay,
leaving
so
me as the solitary tour guide.
You're gonna okay, so maybe you can give me some more information about not only Mariana, because I think JD went back and went to sleep for an hour, so these guys can help fill in this missing hour that we have.
You do kinda look like a tour guide, to be honest.
Yes, well, I won't bore you with a blow-by-blow. I'm sure Mariana will cover that in her statement. Suffice it to say, we ended up in the bilge at the very back of the submarine. And there we were, standing in the dark, when all of a sudden, a voice echoed down from above.
Okay. So they did a tour of the ship, which Mariana will probably tell us about, and then they ended up here when they heard the screams. Or maybe not a scream, a voice. And they were in the dark. Anyway, we need to know where they were before and if they were always together. It sounds like if they were always together, then they have a good alibi.
Mortuga's voice?
No, a young woman's, possibly two different women. The voices were followed by the sound of a blade, and finally a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Oh, I thought it would be the screams, but no. Voices of potentially two women, and the sound of a blade. How do you hear a blade? Curiously, no mention of a glass bottle being broken. If you could hear these things, surely you would hear the glass bottle being broken.
Sounds like a murder to me.
What did Mariana make of all this?
Well, apparently satisfied
Smoking
by
a
our
pipe?
impromptu eavesdropping session, she made her farewells and left.
You didn't go with her?
No, I stayed a little longer.
Did you hear any other weird noises?
We also haven't heard about the screams, but we also haven't heard about the ship tilting. So we can't confirm the time of death yet. So this might have happened in that hour that we were missing those sounds. So they might not be related to the murder. There might be something else. I'm trying to think what else they could be. A blade, though. How do you hear the sound of a blade that happened in the floor above you?
I did. First, the sound of the storeroom door wrenching open and then closing again. Secondly, some kind of short, heavy scrape. Mechanical?
Okay, so this is someone opening the door. A heavy scrape. Mechanical scrape. Well, that just sounds like the door being opened, but he's saying it's secondly to that. The opening of the cauldron? Maybe this is when he's about to hear the murder.
And finally a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sorry, again?
How many murders were there?
I didn't really know what to do with myself after that, but an unexpected lurch of the submarine caused me to very nearly topple over into the bilge water.
Okay, so I think that second thud might actually have been Mortuga. Well, what was the first thud? Huh.
So I decided to take my leave and return to the safety of my engine room.
You didn't want to go upstairs and see what was going on?
I certainly thought about it. Ultimately, I think it came down to cowardice on my part.
You didn't want to run into the murderer.
So, let's see. I was sat there, feeling rather pathetic, when Cynthia appeared in my doorway.
What did she want?
Well, she had a compass she wanted me to fix. I agreed to take a look at it for her. But that wasn't the end of it. She then told me she'd been asked to bring me upstairs, along with everyone else.
Oh, I think I just assumed that Cynthia had given him the compass like a day ago, but now that I say that out loud, that doesn't make any sense, because it didn't start going haywire until the day of the murder. I think actually, yeah, after the murder. Probably when the ship tilted. Wait, I need to go back to the captain's log and look at that last day to see when they started rising. I need to double check this with Cynthia's record to see if that's actually what she said as well.
And so, after fetching Mariana from next door, the three of us went up to the storeroom.
So Mariana was
saw Mortuga's
next
body
door.
laying on the floor, saw the cut across his neck. The cowardice I'd felt before, compounded. Tadpole spoke to the room. She wanted a confession, or even just an explanation. It goes without saying that nobody was willing to offer one. Really, that's the end of it. After that, several things happened very quickly. Cynthia became captain, decided to bring in a detective. You two arrived, and here we are.
Wow, so much coming together. Man, this game is awesome. The music sometimes gets on my nerves, but yeah, this is coming together. I love how there's this multiple people's stories and they join together, they mesh. I still have all this to ask him, and I've got to ask him about all the suspects. But I think I'm going to call it here. I have to get on with the rest of my day, and I'm sure all of you guys do too. Thank you for watching or listening, or I still don't know if I'm going to upload this to anywhere public, but hello to my future self when if I rewatch this. I always like to record my gameplay so that I can rewatch it in the future sometimes. That gives me a bit of pleasure. Alright. Let's quit the title. Thank you for watching The Mermaid Mask. This has been the second episode, I think. Oh, maybe the second? Was it the third? Anyway, I can't wait to get back to this. I will probably play it again tomorrow. But bye for now.